Oh yeah, it's time to clean you. Okay, so I have all my stuff out here. I'm going to get rid of the poo that's on the, not this car, this is full of crap, but the poo that's on that car, over there, that one. Hello and welcome back to another video. My name's Gavin, and today I'm going to remove bird poo from my car, and I'll show you why you should remove it as soon as possible. Well, what I'm going to be using is hot or warm water with some tissue just to soak the poo, so that will make it easier to remove it. Then I'm going to use a clay bar kit, just clay bar with a rapid detailer just to remove any contaminants in the paint. Then this super resin polish with this drill bit to remove the stain. So I just washed my car, and because it's been sitting out for so long, it's been sitting out for about 7 months or so. But if you look here, this is because it wasn't washed. Sorry, there's drilling going on here. But this is because it wasn't washed. Like the board shit wasn't washed off it. Can you see that? When you have board shit on your car, get rid of it as soon as possible. This is why. And look, I just washed it, and already there's board poo in it. Now it's on the glass, it's not as bad. And here as well, see, and this board poo is not too bad. It's just and right as I was filming this, another one right there, look, disgusting little shit. The best way to remove board poo, there's more there, look, the best way to remove board poo is with hot water and a tissue. So you just get your hot water, just soak that in there for a second or two, and then you just put it onto it. And what it does is it softens up the poo, and it's easier to remove then. See? It's easier to remove then. Try not to rub it, because you will scratch your paint. Remove this as well. So yeah, just use some warm hot water and just leave it on them. Just leave it on it like that, and that will soften it up. See, it'll just soften it up enough that it'll fall off much easier. If you start scratching at it, or like trying to wipe it away with a cloth or anything like that, you'll start to scratch your paint, and you'll spread it around as well. So try just to dab it with warm water. Just leave the warm water to soak into it, and it'll soften it up. I'm just cleaning off with a bit of rapid detailer. Look at that shine. There's also some right there. Can you see it there? Now the paint on this is not in the best condition anyway, but I just don't want to make it worse with all this board poo. You see it there? See it right there? Now even if I use a bit of auto glym on it, right? Even if I use a bit of auto glym on it, and then wipe it away, you'll see that the stain will still be there. Watch. See? There's the stain there. Now the reason why you should clean off board poo off your car straight away is because birds pee and poo just like everybody else, or everything else, and what happens is birds mix their pee and their poo in their body, so then it could only come out one hole, and when it comes out that hole, it's poo with acid in it from the pee. So if you leave it sitting on your car, it burns into the paint, and then you're left with these stains that you can't get rid of, unless you use, like, you know, compounds and things like this just to get it out. But I'll show you how to get it out now by hand, and then I'll show you that it's much easier with a drill, much easier. But before you start trying to remove the stain just with a compound, you should definitely use a clay bar kit first, just to remove any contaminants that are on the paint, maybe little tiny pieces of poo that are still in the paint, and that you could just grab. You will pick it up with this, and then you'll start to spread it around further. So just use a clay bar first, and then use this, which are compound. In your clay bar kit, you'll get a rapid detailer, and you will get your auto glym clay bar. Now there's different types. There's different types, but all you want to do is just take a piece off of it. Just take a piece off of it, around about that size, and then just keep moving it around in your fingers. Just move it constantly. Okay, so as you see, the more you do it, the softer it will get. And what you want to do is just make it a bit softer. Now you just spray onto the stain where the stain is, and work this around on it. Work around in circles, just little circles, and you'll feel it dragging in certain spots where there's more contaminants. But the more you just move it around, those contaminants will start to lift off, and it'll be a lot easier to move it, much smoother. Now just after this couple of seconds, you probably won't even be able to see it, but it's a lot dirtier. You can see the little tiny specks of dirt in there. That's all over your whole car. I don't have time to do the whole car. Try and get all that area. Now when you get to this point where the clay bar is kind of full of contaminants now, so what you need to do is just fold in the middle and start on that piece, and get some more rapid detailer, and the same again, just move it around, get it all off. There's the end result. Seems to be clean enough now. Now you just get a fresh clean cloth, wipe that all off, flip it over, wipe it again. And I know you can't see this, or if you rub your hands along it, the back of your hands, because there's grease on your fingertips, rub the back of your hand along it, you'll feel where it's heavier here, you'll hear it, and then you go over to this side and it's much smoother, much more smooth. I'll show you by hand how to try and get rid of that now, and then I'll show you with the drill. Now I have this auto glym super resin polish. Now this polish is very light, and it does have some silicone fillers in it. It's not very good as a polish, but it's all I have right now. I do have a heavier one, but it's too thick, it's too coarse. It'll probably scratch the paint a little bit more than I want to. So all I want to do is just a really light polish with this and a clean cloth, and you can do this piece by hand, but it is much easier to do with a drill. Now there's the stain, okay? Now I don't know if you can see this right, but I'm just going to record anyway, and I'll try and show you as much as I can. So just put it onto this corner here and just work it around in circles. And you have to just keep using elbow grease. The more you do it, the more you'll get. Now let's see, is there much of a difference now? So wipe away the excess. Now you can already see it is taking it off. I can't get it on the camera at all. Very hard to get on camera here. If you could see this with your own eyes, you'd see that this part here is much clearer now. It's still there. The more you do it, the more you'll get rid of it, but that's how you do it. A little bit more polishing by hand, and hopefully you'll see a difference now. Just right, it's very hard to get this on camera, but right there, like this is where the bad part is, and this is where the good part is. If you can kind of see that there. I don't think you can see this at all. There, around about there, you see the way it's dirty. Are you kidding me? Again? I'm getting sick of this now. I'm literally just cleaning it, and they're doing it right in front of me. Look at this. This just happened in front of me, and I've already wiped it, and it's still leaving a stain, see? And that's why I'm saying get rid of this. Look at it, it is actually leaving a stain, look. God's sake. I just put a couple of drops around. Oh, that's too much. This is very watery now. It's been used so much, I have it years. But anyway, just like that. Put it onto the stain and start turning. Not fast, not too fast, just slowly. Keep it flat. Take a look at what we've done. I don't know if you can see that, but I can. Yeah, you can see it there, see? Right, I'm just going to hit this on my own now with two hands because it's very hard to do with one hand. Now the main thing to remember is just to keep moving it around. Don't just leave it in one spot because you'll burn it. So just keep moving it around, very slow speed, not too fast, not too slow, just sort of in the middle, and it will remove it much easier. If you stay here and just keep pushing down, it will burn your paint, and then you'll need a new paint job then. So don't push down on it, just let it do itself, do its own work. Now just move it around and start. And not too fast, not too slow, just right. And as I said, move around, so don't stay in one spot. And try not to go in a corner like that or flat like that because you will burn your paint. See how it looks. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna get this fully out. It's right there. It's right there. See? I don't think I'm gonna get this fully out. It's been too long on the car. It's like 7 months of sitting outside. You can see it there. 7 months of sitting outside with a big lump of poo right there. That's gonna have to get a deep polish, and I don't have the equipment to do that. So this will have to do for now, I suppose. I got a good bit out, but it's still in there. You can still see it. I'll try and zoom in on it there for you. So it's right there. And if I zoom in, you just see it moving around there, can you? Right there. Anyway, it's a lot better than it was. Seriously, I'm fighting a losing battle here. Look, already. Anyway, I'm fighting a losing battle because the birds will just keep pooping on it. Just clean it as best you can, as quickly as you can. But if you leave it for 7 months, you know, you'll definitely need a heavy polish to remove any of the stains like that. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. You know now how to remove bird poo and why you should get rid of it as soon as possible, because it does burn into your paint. So thanks for watching. Please come back for more. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye bye.